Scottie Pippen's $2 million Chicago mansion, lifestyle, and more 2023. Early life and career. Scottie Pippen is a sheltered American basketball player who played along with Michael Jordan on the platoon Chicago Bulls. He was born on September 25, 1965, in Hamburg, Arkansas to Ethel and Preston Pippen. His mom and father stood at 6 bases, and 6 bases 1 inch independently, and Pippen was the youthful as well as the altitudinous of 12 children. He played on his high academy basketball platoon at the point guard position, where he led his platoon to state playoffs and won the each conference honors. Still, he wasn't offered any council literacy, as at that time, he was only 6 bases 1 inch in height and counted 150 elves, which wasn't emotional by a basketball player's norms. Pippen enrolled at University of Central Arkansas and began playing council basketball. His chops impressed the trainers in a growth spurt, led him to eventually stand 6 bases, 8 elevation altitudinous. He was drafted by the NBA during the 1987 season and was originally chosen to play for the Seattle Supersonics. Still, he was soon traded to the Chicago Bulls, where he played alongside Michael Jordan. Several magazines and sports critics have ranked them as the topmost brace in basketball history. His novitiate season was modestly successful, and he made his debut versus the Philadelphia 76ers the ensuing season. Still, he really came into his own and helped to turn the performance of his platoon around. Between 1991 and 1993, he led his platoon to 3 successive NBA palms. They won 6 NBA titles in all, with Pippen serving as a precious member of the platoon and maintaining an astro-particular scoring record. In 1992, he was named as a member of the Dream Platoon that was chosen to represent USA at the Summer Olympics in Barcelona, Spain. The platoon won gold, a feat that was repeated at the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta. Pippen's career gauged 17 times, but most of which he spent with the Bulls. He also compactly played for the Houston Rockets and Portland Trail Blazers, but returned to the Bulls for his final NBA season in 2003 to 2004. So that was all about his early life and career. Now let us quickly have a look at his relationship. But before moving forward, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Relationship and love affairs. Playing the courting game. Larsa Pippen has set up herself in numerous high-profile connections over the times. Pippen's longest and most notable love began in the 1990s when she started dating Scottie Pippen, after tying the knot in 1997. The brace went on to drink 4 children together: Scottie J.R. Preston, Justin, and Sophia. Scottie also has 3 other children from former connections. While the longtime couple blazoned their separation in 2015, they conformed in 2017. They also resolved for good in 2018 when Larsa filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The Real Housewives of Miami alum opened up about how she has succeeded in co-parenting her children alongside Scottie. "We are really stylish musketeers," she told Us Weekly simply in 2019. "Our kiddies are amazing, and I feel like we both parent the same way. We are really traditional in the way we raise our children. That's really important." Larsa, 48, gave an update on her courting life and where she stands with her partner. "I feel like I'm kind of mentally in a place of, I was married to a really notorious Joe that was really cute, that had a good body, that was really successful, that gave me 4 gorgeous kitties," she said. "So, where the hell are you gonna find a Joe that can fill in it does not have to be all of those, but many of those boxes." She added, "It's kind of hard. I allowed it was going to be easier, to be honest with you." While Larsa speaks largely of her former marriage to Gorga, 43, she hasn't always been completely positive when it comes to Scottie. During a February occasion of ROM, Larsa said Scottie acts as the Punisher when they do not see eye to eye. She claimed when a disagreement about their home arose, Scottie said Larsa would have to shoot Sophia to Los Angeles against her wishes. "I was traumatized," Larsa said. "However, he punishes me. If he does not get his way, He is like the Punisher. Now let's come to the most interesting part of this video. So that was all about his relationship and marriage. Now let's have a look at his net worth, his assets, and a tour of his $2 million Chicago mansion. Scottie Pippen's net wealth indicates his hard work for quite a lot of times, and cheers to that. He can still manage to pay for a luxurious life. Real estate. In 2004, Scottie and Larsa Pippen bought an 8,000 square bottom home. This home is located in 2.6 acres in the lakefront Chicago exurb of Highland Park. The worth of this home is around $2,225 million. Scottie invested it on the request in 2016 for $3.1 million. Laterally 3 times on the request. He let down the price to $1,899 million. In 2003, he erected a home with 6 bedrooms, a home movie theater, a slip-up wine basement, 5 bathrooms, a sauna, a game room, and a substantiated inner basketball court with an image of Pippen's Chicago Bulls jersey adorned on the bottom. Pippen also possesses a manse in South Florida. That house was on and off the request in 2010 when and registered for $16 million. At one point, the home was accessible for a luxury reimbursement for $8,000 per month. The Venetian-style manse is in Harbor Beach, one of Fort Lauderdale's most high-class neighborhoods. It comes from the sides of a conduit that leads straight out to the ocean. Car collection. Scottie Pippen's auto collection comprises a 911 Porsche Turbo Cabriolet, a Ferrari F458, and a Mercedes-Benz G-Class. Contracts and salary. We constantly hear that Scottie Pippen is the most underpaid NBA player of all time. That's slightly true and slightly false. In advance of the 1991 season, Scottie inked a 7-time, $18 million bond extension. That means, during the peak of the Bulls, when Michael Jordan was making $30 million per time in income, Scottie was making $2.6 million. He laterally reveals that he inked that bond to make security for his family. He was dirt poor, one of 12 kiddies, with both a pater and a family in wheelchairs. This deal turned into a cause of frustration for Pippen. He laterally tasted he inked up a wicked compact and merited a converted extension lead. Fascinatingly, Scottie's $109 million in overall NBA payment terminated being lesser than Michael's $94 million. The maturity of his professional inflows approached thanks to a 5-time $67.2 million bond with the Houston Rockets earlier to the 1998-1999 season. He also made a redundant $10 million subsequently, returning to the Bulls during his ultimate 2 gift seasons. Basketball legend Scottie Pippen opened the doors to his Chicago manse. The interior is veritably pater, core, with several KV details like glass puppets of boats, frilly drapes and chandeliers, coliseums of fake fruit, a life-sized reproduction barracuda, and a mini hall. The Hearthstone also has quite a many emotional amenities like a substantiated inner basketball court, a hot hogshead, golf putting area, and a pool, complete with a veritably bitsy water slide. The home looks like every suburban pater's dream, so it's relatively underwhelming coming from the Hall of Famer. Perhaps we are too used to notorieties flexing their fully out, off, touch elaborate homes. Or perhaps the NBA should have paid Pippen what he is worth so he can go a decent water slide. Despite the fairly small layout of the house, still, there are a lot of luxuries on offer. It has a home cinema on which guests can savor with the Olympics as they play out, a pool area with its own television, and hall room, and of course, a basketball court where guests can ball out. So this is all for today's video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in next one.